you ever feel like people are trying to literally push you out of the industry? What's up, my good vibe DJs and music lovers alike? This week's Ask Him a Question is, have you ever built your way up the corporate DJ ladder just to feel like the DJs you are working with are trying to push you out of the way? To cut to it, I'm a resident DJ at a club here in town, and I've been with this company since the early 2000s. I used to DJ 4 nights a week, but we all felt it was too much of just me. The crowd liked it, but I felt it was hard to stay fresh and was on edge. We brought back one resident DJ who quit, and I stepped in. The other is a resident DJ from another club. The question I have is how to deal with the behind your back trying to take over and get you out. Funny part is, I do it all, not just DJ. I run and maintain all the sound, lighting, and video for this club. I try to stay strong. I always hunt for new mixes as I'm not a producer. Yet I come in on my night off and I hear my mixing style or songs. Just not sure how to deal or maintain composure with these things. Plus, other forms of issues that sometimes can be a vibe killer for my sets. Dude, I totally feel where you're coming from. I can understand why this is such a frustrating situation for you, especially since you've been with the company for so freaking long. It sounds like some shady things are going on, and unfortunately, that affects everybody. Think about that. I mean, think about it. You mentioned earlier that you'll come in on your nights off and you'll hear some of your mixing style and track selection going on. You know, that kind of makes it pointless of the club saying, hey, maybe it's too much of just you if they're going to hire somebody else that's going to try to sound exactly like you. And it sounds like you've got a lot going on. The video, the lighting, and the DJing. It's no wonder that you're feeling a bit burnt out and not really having energy at the end of the day to look for all this new music. So my question to you is, what is your end goal? Do you want to be this big famous resident DJ at that club? Do you want to tour? Do you want to own your own club? Can you take the focus off of video and lighting and just focus on music? What is it you are most passionate about here? Maybe it is video and lighting. Maybe it's not music anymore, but you've held on to this DJ career for so long. That's where you want to stay in that limelight. Another question for you, what would it look like if you tried to secure employment in another venue? Hear me out. Maybe this venue can offer you more money so that you can focus on just the DJing, just the music. Maybe you need to find a space that is more along with the lines of what is important to you and, you know, isn't going to book DJs that are just going to be copycats because they want people that stand out. Maybe somewhere that you can focus on creating a really strong career and brand. Anyone can go out and copycat another DJ. They can Shazam every track in their playlist. They can take somebody's DJ mix and then literally play that mix out live. So my question, another question for you is, what are you going to do to really set yourself apart? Can you make time in your day? Maybe you come home from work and you go and you watch Netflix and eat dinner. Maybe you need to break that cycle. Maybe you need to, you know, work out for half an hour first thing when you get home so that you're breaking that pattern. And then instead of like sitting down in front of the TV, you sit in front of the computer and like go through music. What if you took the time and energy, you know, where you're feeling really frustrated and you let that fuel you to find new, better, amazing music? Maybe you'll let it fuel you to get up in the studio. Because here's the thing. Even if this guy wasn't copycatting you, which is so freaking easy to, you know, set yourself apart by finding the music that's standing out that no one can Shazam, right? These remixes, these bootlegs. If you go above and beyond to learn about marketing and branding yourself, if you go above and beyond to network with people when you are at the club, if you are taking the time and energy to start learning production, you're going to set yourself apart from these people. Yeah, they can grab a track here and there, but if you're consistently, keeping yourself fresh, and again, like maybe that means not focusing on the lighting and the sound and focusing on the music, or figuring out what you're most passionate about and going from there. That's really going to help you take the energy and focus off of this situation and put it back into what you are most passionate about. And if you go full force that way, I think you're also going to get to this point where you might decide, this isn't the club for me, these aren't the people I want to work with, or maybe you sit down with your boss and say, look, you hired somebody else because you didn't want more of the same, and you got more of the same. So here are some solutions I'm thinking, or maybe we should consider finding another DJ. Maybe that's not a good idea. I don't really have a problem-solving thing within the club, to be honest. You can have these conversations, they might not go anywhere, so you kind of have to let go of the outcome. So you really got to redirect that focus back into your passion, back into what is most crucial and important to you. Hope you found this Ask Kilma answer to your question helpful. For the rest of y'all that have questions, hashtag Ask Kilma on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, and I will try to answer them.